Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the 7th house deposited in the 2nd house in the natal horoscope. As most of you know, 7th house governs partnerships, relationships, legalities, the public, open adversaries, and the 2nd house governs income, possessions, our self-worth, and just things with financial nature in general, our values. Well, anyway, one interpretation for this is that partnerships, a marriage partner, significant other, can figure prominently in this person's, I guess you could say, their monetary situation, their possessions. The marriage partner or significant other may be in business with this person. If the ruler has predominantly negative aspects, there might be a danger of getting involved with a partner that might be avaricious or might be somewhat greedy, or just in the marriage for money as opposed to being in it for the right reasons. If it has a lot of favorable aspects, this partner can obviously be very advantageous to the person's financial situation, and they may very well have a good financial outlook for the two of them. This could be someone that legalities, lawsuits might impact the person's, I guess you could say, their monetary situations. Marriage partner might figure strongly in this person's value system. This person may be attracted to a prospective partner, a marriage partner, a significant other that may be very stable and secure, and but at the end loyal, steadfast, because the 2nd house corresponds with Taurus. But it's also possible that the person might be attracted to a person that might be perhaps somewhat possessive as well, and there is obviously there can be a danger in that. The 2nd house, the 7th house, as most of you know, rules the open adversaries or open enemies, and if the person with this placement, to some degree, maybe these people or one person or more can impact the person's monetary situation. Well, perhaps some isolated cases there can be a lawsuit that the person makes against an enemy, so to speak, and wins money from it, or could be losses from a lawsuit to the person. So it can possibly enemies can impact this person's monetary situation. This also could be a placement where where relationships really do enhance maybe the feeling that this person has of his or herself. It could impact it for the positive, may impact it as far as for the negative, perhaps. This could also be a situation where this person brings, I guess you could say, the ability, since the 7th house corresponds with Libra, the ability to compromise, to acquiesce, negotiate, to reconcile. Those qualities can be brought into financial matters. And ability to, I guess you could say, perhaps like in a business partner situation, to be the one to perhaps compromise more as opposed to the average person, or maybe more so than the other persons or person that this person could be involved with in concerning things of a monetary nature. This could be someone who's even their associates, their partners, business relationships might impact, how they feel about themselves business partner can play a vital role, obviously, in the income that this person may generate. Uh, and basically, relationships, just in general, can very strongly, play a role in this person's value system, in the things, anything of a monetary nature, in their values, their, how they feel about, person feels about his or herself. So anyway, people, that will conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the ruler of the 7th house, posited in the 2nd house in a natal chart. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the 7th house in the 3rd house in a natal horoscope. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because a person, astrologically, is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.